Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and things just got real hot in the Republican primary right before the Iowa caucuses. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Now, this started with Donald Trump going to his Truth Social profile and saying that Vivek Ramaswamy is not MAGA. He called him deceitful, and he said that he's using trickery to get people to side with him and not vote for Trump. Now, I find this attack kind of weird, only because Vivek is literally no threat to Trump at all, and Trump could have and probably should have just ignored him. But I also understand it because the caucus is tomorrow, and Trump needs every vote he can get, and he can't have votes for him that would normally be for him going to Vivek. I understand that. But Vivek had another take on it. Vivek absolutely defended his MAGA credentials, said he still supports Trump. He said he still thinks Trump is the greatest president of the 21st century. I think that's an easy contest, and I think he's correct. But I think that what Vivek said here, though, gets into what's in the mind of a lot of Trump voters, a lot of what a lot of us believe. And in this video, he talks about the lengths the deep state will go to, these are his words, to keep Trump from the White House. Now, it's very interesting. It's an interesting watch, because whether you're voting for Vivek or Trump or DeSantis or Haley, whoever you're voting for, I think what Vivek says here about what the deep state wants to do to Trump, about what the establishment wants to do to Trump, about what the plan is with Nikki Haley, he unveils it all here in 2 minutes. And at less than 2 minutes, actually. And I think that it's something you need to watch. So I want you to watch it. And then I want you to give me your opinion on it in the comments. Because, again, it's all about your opinions, guys. That's what we need to know. So please also do that. Also remember to like, share, and subscribe. Because, again, it really does help us out. I'm going to give you that video now. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Here's the hard truth, and nobody seems to want to acknowledge it, but it's what's happening in plain sight. And I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. They want to narrow this down to a two-horse race between Donald Trump and Nikki Haley, a puppet who they can control. Then they want to eliminate Donald Trump this spring or whenever it is, and trot their puppet into the White House. It's hiding in plain sight. We're not going to look back a year from now and say, oh, we were shocked that that happened. I think we're going to look back a year from now and say, how could we not see that happening when every clue was hiding in plain sight? They're selling us the rope today that they're going to use to hang us tomorrow. And we have an obligation to this country to make sure that doesn't happen. I'm in this race because we have a duty to this country and the America First movement to make sure this lives on no matter what. It didn't start in 2016. It started in 1776. And the system has made clear they're going to now stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to keep Donald J. Trump out of office. I have pushed back against this at every step. I've filed FOIA demands against the Biden administration. What did Biden and Merrick Garland tell Jack Smith in those federal prosecutions? This week, I filed a Supreme Court brief laying out what I view as the best legal arguments that the Supreme Court does need to hear in order to overturn Colorado's disastrous ruling. I've pushed back against this at every step. I'm the only candidate who has said I would remove myself from Maine and Colorado's ballots if they eliminate Trump. And I've called on every other Republican to do the same thing, because that's how we protect ourselves against this election interference. But at a certain point, we have to open our eyes and see the hard truth. And yes, our duty is to this country. And so all I'm asking is to open your eyes, see the plot. It's staring us in the face. It's a hard pill to swallow, but sometimes the truth hurts, and we have to open our eyes to see it.